Hello and welcome to our Ulster University webinar on our postgraduate study courses. My name is Edel Griffin and I am a course director in the Ulster University Business School at Magee campus. So today we are talking about the MSc International Business, which runs at the Magee campus. This is a long established course, has been running for over 20 years on the campus and has a track record of many students graduating and succeeding in their careers all across the globe from the programme. So the MSc International Business is our core program offering, but just to let you know, also we offer the MSc International Business with data analytics, particularly focused on those who would like to learn that little bit more about the role, the importance and how to use data analytics. And again, just with the whole changes in the working environment, as we know, data is becoming more and more important. So the stream in data analytics has become a very popular choice for students selecting a course option. And also we offer the MSc International Business with HRM, again looking at people management and again talent management as well. So ensuring that, you know, I suppose you as an international manager I suppose has that focus in that area around talent management, and it's a very important area, particularly in the international business environment, particularly when we look at cultural differences that may impact as well, and that you would need to consider being in the role of a manager. So whether that's with a company locally, maybe it's a foreign direct investment company that has invested into the area, or whether many of our graduates have gone overseas and are working across international locations. So to have that specialism is very important as well. So in the general webinar today, I'll be talking, I suppose, primarily about the MSc International Business, but if you wish to contact me about any of the other options too, please do let me know. Now, also to let you know, so as a student or whether you're working part-time, we offer full-time, part-time and also online provision. So obviously with the pandemic, we've had to move online, and I suppose that transition for us, we have been delivering online for almost 20 years on this program. So that transition wasn't as difficult for us. We're practiced in it. We have a lot of expertise in it as well. But once we are allowed back on campus, certainly, we are looking forward to returning again to that face-to-face delivery. So we offer full-time, part-time, online, and also we offer an advanced practice pathway. So what does that mean? Well, it really means, I suppose, that you do the course, but also there's an option for you then to undertake an internship or to work with a business to develop an applied project, which is a great, I suppose it's great to get the experience of working with business as well. So you have a lot of options through the MSc International Program Suite. And today I really am going to give you an overview, I suppose, of postgraduate study at Ulster University, but also then to, I suppose, focus in on our international business provision. So as I say, my name is Edel Griffin. My contact details are at the end of the webinar, and feel free to contact me if you have any queries or questions about the program. You're more than welcome to. Okay, so just moving on. So what's the benefits, I suppose, of studying at UU? Well, as I say, even on our course, we have all thousands of students that have graduated over the last number of years. But again, we have over 200,000 alumni worldwide. So you have a network of people and links and, you know, future friends and colleagues that can work with you worldwide across many different disciplines, many different areas as well. And carrying your UU qualification is a stamp of quality as well in terms of the recognition and the validation of those qualifications that you've done. UU is well regarded globally as an institution, and again, building and developing on our reputation as well. So we've excellent conversion courses if you want to change career. So what we mean by conversion courses would be like our MSc International Business. So maybe you have completed your course in computing, in health sciences, maybe in law. It could be in any of the disciplines in arts. So the lovely thing about the MSc International Business, so we will cover the fundamentals of business. Our lens will always be looking at the global, the international, international environment. But when you think about it, really now the world is so global, so to have that specialised lens is very important, and to be able then to go into the workplace and hit the ground running with that focus in terms of those global perspectives will give you an edge in the marketplace then with your undergraduate degree. So a very important course as well. And I have been supporting postgraduate provision at Ulster University for many years, and we have people who are coming from employment who maybe have 10, 20 years experience and are coming in then to do, whether it's upskilling or whether it's developing, a further qualification for your CV. It's a very important qualification as well, or whether you're coming straight from college. Again, it will give you that edge, that fundamental understanding of business, which is so important in any discipline that you work in. So as I say, our courses will allow you to get a competitive edge in employment. Again, a master's qualification, again, if you enjoy studying as well in terms of your undergrad, it's that lovely transition in terms of, developing yourself further as a critical thinker, developing your analytical skills. That's the whole purpose of your master's qualification. So you become very, I suppose, you're training your mind to be very analytical, and also to have critical arguments in terms of being able to use research, to be able to form your own views, to be able to, I suppose, put forward your own views as well within a specific context. So it's a very good way of providing personal fulfillment. I would also say as well, just from, I suppose, my own experience, I would have done my undergraduate degree. I went on to do a postgrad qualification, but I went into the workforce then and went back then a number of years later then to do my master's qualification. So again, I think if you are in full-time education, I think it's important, if you can and you have that capacity, I would say it's a year well spent. As you know, the academic year goes in so quickly, so it really strengthens your, I suppose, your employability in terms of moving into the workforce. For those people maybe like myself who went back to work and got experience, it was a great way also of validating then that experience that you have as well. So certainly that experience that you have will add value. And what's lovely about our MSc International Business is that collaborative learning and co-creation that we have between, I suppose, our graduates who've come onto the programme, but also our experienced learners as well. There's a great dynamic in the classroom in terms of, sharing ideas, sharing new technologies, sharing new information. So very, very important in terms of that as well. So personal fulfillment, it's a great way of moving yourself forward, and also recognizing and validating all that experience and knowledge that you have. The MSc International Business is taught by experts. So as I say, we have over 20 years experience delivering the programme. So as you can imagine, the school then has an expertise around international business. We have a strong focus around SMEs, particularly we're based on the Magee campus, so we have a northwest focus as well, supporting our local employers, which is really important. But also we work very closely with our, as we call it in on the course, we call it our FDIs, would be our foreign direct investment companies, the investors, the corporate companies that have come in to invest in the region as well. So we've done a lot of work with those, and again have learned and developed. Many of our students as well have gone on to be researchers in this whole area around SME internationalisation, and again around all those facets and functions of business that offer insights, I suppose, from that international perspective. I have to say, at UU, we have a really supportive study environment, and at Magee, I think it's an extra special study environment. So Magee is a small campus, but it's a community of learners. It's a strong community of learners, and what is lovely about our campus is that shared experience that we have across the disciplines on the campus. So you have fantastic supports. The lovely thing about studying at Magee campus as well and on campus is when you are, I suppose, when we get back to on campus, when you're walking around the campus, you will feel that you're part of that community. So we get to know our students really well. We get, it's often that we'll stop and have a chat with students, as we pass by. So it just there's a little extra special support there on top of all the employability supports, career supports, student well-being, sports. We've a fantastic campus, beautiful, a heritage of learning of over 150 years, which is just, there's a heritage there, there's a learning community there, and being a student at UU Magee, you're a very valued member of our community. So be assured that if you come, you will be very well supported. Again, our courses offer academic and professional qualifications. So again, we strive at UU to work with our industry and professional bodies, and it's very important to us. So you will see on our MSc International Business, we've strong links with the Institute of Export. And again, we're looking at developing further links as well. And again, as I say, we've great links with industry bodies and employers. So you will often have guest speakers and people coming in from industry to talk to you and to share their experiences as well. So, and as I say, we've a great alumni that support us in that regard as well. So be assured that, it's about a wider learning perspective at Ulster. So yes, we will look at the knowledge, the theories. For us, it's very important the applied, the practice, and that engagement, that wider network that you have. So when I talk about a community of learning, that's what I mean. We bring in, I suppose, that whole ecosystem that supports that learning environment. So again, there's many benefits of studying with us. What are the quantifiable benefits, which are very important to you as well? You're making an investment in your career development in terms of a master's qualification. So what does that mean, I suppose, quantifiably? Well, in terms of having a postgraduate and graduate qualification, very important that, in your pay packet, the extra average amount of a postgraduate earns compared to graduates will be £8,000, which is very important. Also, the extra average amount of a master's graduate can expect to earn over a lifetime in employment is £266,000. So very, very important. You'll see that increase is just, it is a good return on investment. Postgraduates progress 20% faster than graduates in professional settings, and I suppose a master's qualification is a sought after qualification if you're wanting to work in employment. Very important to have that, and it will give you that edge. 90.7% of UK full-time leavers at postgraduate level are working in professional occupations compared to 72.6% for the total UK undergraduate leavers. And this comes from sources, again, from HESA, from the Sutton Trust, and also the graduate labour market sources as well. So it's important. It is an investment in you. But again, leaving that aside, that personal development, that whole development of you, your personal skills, probably to me, is equally as important as well. So it really shapes how you view things, how you engage with things. And that's truly important as well, particularly when we're moving forward in societies and trying to change and shape societies for the better. For you to have that confidence, that critical insight, that ability to analyse and to be able to put forward, I suppose, strong and recognised and valued points and arguments to progress society as we see it moving forward, to shape the world that we want to live in. I think the master's qualification gives you that insight and that ability to do that as well. So there's many benefits, both personal and also, I suppose, quantifiable as well. So in terms of what is Ulster's offer for postgraduate study, so we have a wide range of offers. So we're proud in terms of our flexible modes of study, and that's something as a working parent, as someone who has studied full-time, part-time and distance learning, I suppose the more things that you have on your plate, the importance of that word flexibility, because one set or size of course may not fit everyone. So that's why it's important for you to understand and to know that we have designed courses with all sorts of learners in mind. So we recognise that people have family commitments, most importantly, work commitments, and also, you know, your study commitments as well as your personal commitments. So whether you come in straight from college as a full-time to study the course full-time, or whether you have to have maybe a more paced environment in terms of the learning, whether maybe you're in a different country and you want to study distance learning, you can access our courses on a full-time or a part-time basis. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, we have courses for you. So whether you're living locally and you want to attend campus, or even whether you're living on, you know, the island, let's say, we have designed our learning that it's delivered in block learning. So in the past, we would have people who are working, say, in the likes of the large cities, Dublin, London, flying in for the block learning sessions and, you know, covering the content and then being able to engage digitally as well. So very important, we have flexible options. So I would say to you to come and talk to us and we'll ensure that we get the right fit for your needs. And that's how we design our courses. So it's not the course you have to fit around the course, it's how can we make the course fit around your needs. So please contact us about that. We will be glad to talk to you and to recommend the best ways, you know, that'll fit with your busy lifestyle or to fit with the course done over a year. So let us know and we're open to talk to you about that. So plenty of options. Also, we offer short courses as well. So what's lovely about our MSc International Business, you know, you can study a number of the modules and you can gain a postgraduate certificate. And maybe if you have to leave at that stage, you can leave with that qualification and come back again at another stage. We also have a package as a postgraduate diploma, and then you can go on then and complete your master's qualification then. So plenty of options for you, and as I say, our doors open to you. You're so welcome to contact us, and we look forward to hearing from you as well. Okay, so our industry recognition, I've mentioned this earlier. So we work with a broad range of industry networks to include professional accreditations where possible. So certainly the MSc International Business has a long-standing relationship with the Institute of Export and International Trade, and very much our courses are informed by the needs of industry, and with the changes that have taken place recently, obviously with the likes of Brexit and the impacts on that, and also the impacts of the global pandemic as well. You know, we have to tap into that knowledge and tap into that, you know, industry professional experience as well, which is really important. We also have a number of visiting professors to the school as well that are engaged in high-level negotiations across trade, tourism, manufacturing as well, that have a lot to add and contribute to the programme as well. So as I say, you will learn the theories, you will learn the frameworks, you will learn the practical applications, but you will also learn, you know, with industry professionals as well. So you've that academic plus industry equals, you know, our method, our modes of delivering our courses. So again, very relevant. Applying to Ulster University. So obviously you will log on to ulster.ac.uk. We don't have official closing dates for most courses, and you know, applications are rolling. Now on the MSc International Business, we have 2 intakes, one in September and we have one in January. My advice to you, because places are limited, probably it's best to get your application in early. And usually maybe try and get them in over the summer period. Certainly if you're thinking for a September, just to prepare yourself, I would recommend to have your application in kind of, you know, at the end of August and really at the first week in September. So aim for that in terms of if you want to start in September. And then, as I say, if you're looking for a January start, then again, anything up to probably the start of January is a good time to apply for that. So as I say, it's an open registration, although, you know, we want to ensure that, you know, the numbers are, you know, flexible in terms of that you have a good learning environment. So do apply early. Some course places are limited, and you can apply for multiple courses again, but separate applications are required. And again, make sure you fully complete the application. And if in doubt, just contact us. We're happy to help. Fees and finance. So in terms of fees and finance, all the information is available on our fees section on Ulster University. So it's ulsteruniversity.ac.uk/fees is a good starting point. But to let you know, on our postgraduate programmes, courses start from 6,270 for the academic year 2021-22. We have flexible payment options, which is great. So it's set up that you can pay in installments over a monthly set of time, which is great. For any UU graduates, you are entitled to a 10% alumni discount, which is significant when you look at the fees. So it's a good discount to avail of. So make sure, if you have completed a course at Ulster University, when applying, to ensure that you note that and that you can avail of that discount. 5% discount is available for an upfront payment. So if you pay for your fees in full, you will be entitled to a 5% discount. Again, loans are available as well to help you support with study fees of up to 5,500, again available. So any information on that, contact our fees and finance section. So why study international business at Ulster? So I suppose my main aim here is to really let you know and to maybe give you a sense of what Ulster University Business School at Magee campus is like, and also the international business course. And I suppose it sums up in the phrase there at the top. So it's joining our community of learners at Ulster University Magee campus. So I really can't strongly emphasize enough that when you join Magee, you become part of a community. So whether you are all over the globe, so we have students studying all over the globe at the minute, from Canada, we have students in India, we have students in Pakistan, we have students from Europe, from America, and all over the Middle East as well. We have students partaking in our courses. So again, and as well, we have local students who come, students who are working in Dublin, working in London, working in Glasgow, and coming to study with us all over, which is lovely. And so whether you're on the campus or whether you join us via our distance learning mode, you become part of that community of learning. And as part of that, you join and you will be working with and you learn with an experienced academic team that are research and practitioner led. So again, we have many strong researchers who contribute to REF. We also have many academics on our team that are working hand in hand with local businesses and businesses across the globe as well, in terms of changes, looking at issues, looking at factors that are important to international business. So again, very much informed by what is going on and what's happened in the world in terms of the research end of things, but what's new, what's novel, what is changing as well. Again, I say, you learn with peers from all around the globe, which I think is something that makes our course truly distinctive. We learn about each other, we learn about our cultures, we learn about how we do things and how we see things, how our lens shapes how we think. And again, using our management theories, our international business frameworks, we then try and then, sense make in terms of, as an international manager, how would we adapt, how would we change, how would we approach these things. So it's very important. We offer flexible block learning. So how we've designed the course is that if you're studying on a full-time basis, you will study 4 modules per semester. And these are broken into 6-week blocks. So you will do 2 modules for the first 6 weeks and 2 modules for the second 6 weeks of each semester. If you're studying part-time, you will study 2 modules per semester. So for the first 6 weeks, you'll study 1 module. For the second 6 weeks, you'll study 1 module. So it's very flexible. And again, as I say, you pick the modules that you want to study at your pace to suit you. We've excellent student support. So our academic team are second to none in terms of student support. Magee is recognised across the UK as being a campus that really goes over and above in terms of student support. We value our student community. You're part of our student community, and we love learning with you. I have to just say, we learn from you as much as you learn from us as well. So it's a lovely learning environment. And on top of that, then we have our student wellbeing that provide personal support to you. There's supports there as well to ensure that you are not prevented from learning. So certainly we encourage everyone. It's an open learning environment, and we will provide the supports that you need to ensure that you have a fulfilling learning journey. Also, we've lovely sports facilities. We've a beautiful campus, and again, our student union are there also to help support you as well. Coupled with that, we've our library resources, fantastic resources, both digitally and also on campus. And as well as that, we've our careers and employability service. So there's a lot of wraparound services to support you, to help you then transition then to make that change, whether from coming onto the course and then again when you're leaving, and to make you take those steps into your career as well. And as I say, we've very strong industry links working with professional bodies, local businesses and international businesses that are keen to work with us. So as I say, a community of learners. What will you learn? So on the International Business Programme, again, we look at everything from that international business lens. So I've said previously that we will look at the business functions, which you will look at, but also we look at management, particularly the role of international managers, and how the practice and perspective of doing business is for them in that international environment. So we look at people and resources, marketing and sales, finance, policy, strategy, data analytics, all wrapped around that international business environment. So again, it's not only a business course, but it's one with an outward looking lens. It's also focusing on, I suppose, really helping businesses that, SMEs, that are looking to go beyond their local markets, and how then you could help with that, how you could scan markets, how you could assess markets that will be optimal for exporting. So very important from that perspective as well. So in terms of the course breakdown, so on our full-time and part-time MSc International Business, which also can be delivered via distance learning, these are the modules that you cover. So global business and context, international finance, global marketing and sales development, the digital landscape. Then you'll move to international HRM in the second semester, global strategy development and implementation, international business research skills, and international entrepreneurship. Those are your 8 taught modules that you will have to complete. Once you've successfully completed them, then you'll move on to the dissertation or an applied research project, which is a significant piece of research-led coursework that will enable then you to go out and be an international business researcher. If you're studying full-time, you can complete the course in 12 months, so studying 4 modules per semester. If you are studying part-time, it can be completed in 24 months, again, studying 2 modules per semester. And if you have to take that a little bit longer as well, don't worry, we will enable you to do that as well. You can learn on campus or else distance learning. So at the minute with the pandemic, we've had to all transition online, but we're hoping and we're looking forward to returning to the campus. So whenever it's safe to do so, we will be letting you know about that. Then we have an offering, the MSc International Business with Advanced Practice. So as you can see, it's the same core modules. The only difference here is that, before you do your dissertation, there's an option to take a semester to do an applied consulting project or an internship in professional development. That gives you an opportunity to work with or in a business on a specific project to give you experience. Once you complete that, then you go back then to complete your dissertation or your applied research project. Again, this is 18 months full-time, and the only change on this is available campus only. So it's for full-time students really in terms of campus only, and it's really to give you that little bit of experience then before you go into the workplace. So again, a very supported course for you to give you that edge again moving forward. The MSc International Business with Data Analytics, fantastic course as well. So again, a lot of the core modules, the only difference here is instead of International HRM, you will take Analytics for International Business and again move on to dissertation or applied research project. Available campus full-time and also distance learning part-time and campus-based part-time as well. And finally, the MSc International Business with HRM. Again, the difference here is instead of the digital landscape module, you are looking at managing and leading people in international organizations with a very strong focus on talent management and leading organizations. And again, the same core modules, as I say, and you can then move on to doing your dissertation or applied research project, available both full-time, part-time, campus and distance learning. So again, lots of options for you. If you need any more detail, come to me and I'm happy to advise you on that. So how will you be taught? So full-time students normally complete 4 modules in each semester. Part-time students complete 2 modules in each semester. Semesters consist of a 12-week teaching period. 2 modules will be delivered in 6-week blocks, followed by module assessment. We normally deliver Mondays and Tuesdays from 9:15 to 16:05, and we offer a blended learning, so it's a combination of live teaching supported by digital learning platform. So again, full-time you're studying 4 modules per semester, so 2 per 6, 2 you will be in both Mondays and Tuesdays for that 12 weeks. So for the first 6 weeks, you'll do 2 modules. For the second 6 weeks, you'll do 2 modules. If you're studying part-time, I'd recommend that you pick the modules that are running on the one day, and you'll probably do maybe Mondays week 1 to 6, and then Mondays then week 7 to 12 for the next module. So again, very flexible and supporting you as you work and giving you the time to plan as well. And the little picture here gives you a lovely insight into lovely cafe facilities that we have up in our library building as well, which is lovely. Okay, how do we support you? Well, as you know, I'm your course director. We also have a superb academic team and administrative team as well. We regularly meet. I mean, I will engage with you weekly and with an open door approach. So anything issues or anything that you have, you're encouraged to email at this point because we're obviously teaching online or we'll have a Teams meeting or whatever suits. We have an open door approach as well when we're on campus, but we also, hold regular staff, student consultative committee meetings. So this is where you elect student reps to bring forward any ideas or any suggestions that you have, and you're most welcome as well to have that. And we also engage you with our student union and all of that. We have visiting professors and guest speakers, as I've mentioned before. We have a fantastic online learning platform, Blackboard Learn, with the most modern, up-to-date library facilities that are accessible from office and home. We also offer comprehensive induction and academic writing support to help you just transition into, you might have been out of college for a while, or maybe you may not have had that experience of writing academically. So don't worry, don't let that put you off. We're here. We will support you with that to get you onto that pathway of learning. And, with practice, you will develop and improve your skills in that regard as well. But a very supportive learning environment. And we are aware that people come from many backgrounds onto the course, and we will provide those supports in place to enable you just to get started as well. And as I say, we have a fantastic alumni business community network, and the opportunities to network are fantastic. And again, one of the great aspects of the course as well, learning from each other. We learn in peer groups and we learn from industry and our community and our friends in the wider business community. So what our students think? Well, many students have come through our courses at the Magee campus, and our business postgraduate offerings have really supported people to really excel in their roles. So Gavin Henderson is working with MasterCard in terms of he's the Vice President of Operations and Technology, a really important role. And Gavin has just quoted that for him, really the busy job role involving extensive periods of global travel, for him the flexibility of his master's program at Magee was fantastic. So remember that word I said earlier about being flexible. So maybe you're from the Northwest and you've graduated from Magee or Ulster University. Maybe you're working in a city, that a global city, whether that's London, whether that's Paris, whether that's New York, and you're thinking, I'd like to do a qualification, but how can I do that? Well, we have our distance learning offering, but also, if time allows, you can, schedule and block in sessions where you can come in and take part in the class learning sessions as well. So that was great for Gavin, because Gavin was working in Europe, but he's strong links to the Northwest. And for him, being from the Northwest but working internationally, it was great for him to keep in touch with his local business community and his colleagues. So I just thought that was just fantastic. So yes, you could still study in the Northwest with us, and you could be anywhere in the globe as well. And for those members who've never come to the Northwest before, or if you're thinking about this course, again, the options are there to study distance learning, and also a really warm welcome you will receive if you come to the Northwest and to the Magee campus. We have the most lovely campus. You have the most fantastic access to beaches and beautiful environments all around you, just minutes from our campus as well. And also remember, the Magee campus is now on an international border. So we have obviously, we're on the border now with the EU, so it's that transition UK-EU border. So there's a lot of research, there's a lot of new developments happening here. It's a great time to invest in the Northwest as well. So, if you're thinking of a place to come and study and learn about, it's not a bad place to come in terms of getting to know this region, because this will be a region that will be marked for development in the future. And again, a really good opportunity to come here. So like Gavin, don't let distance separate you from doing your course here. We, as I say, are flexible. We will make the opportunities for you to work with us very flexible and to support your learning needs. Again, Danielle is based locally here, and Danielle, for her master's has been invaluable in shaping her career. So again, shaping how you think as a leader. Danielle's background would be in computing, very technically qualified, very talented, and very keen to learn. And for Danielle, definitely it was that working in terms of the management, the business environment, and to getting to know that whole management perspectives, I think, as well. And many of you will get graduate jobs where you are expected to manage people and to expected to progress in that management role. So very, very important in terms of knowing, you have to train to be, a professional in whatever discipline that is, but also remember, you have to train to be a manager. You have to train to know about business. So this course allows you to do that. Remember, we are a conversion course. So this was a great one for Danielle. And for her, studying equipped her with the research and confidence to take control of her career and know which aspects of leadership and culture are important when making career choices. So fantastic feedback from our students. How's COVID affected the university experience? Well, there's no doubt about it, it has. But as I say, we are a group of people that have delivered teaching online for many, many years. So I suppose for us as a team, we've been able to transition quite easily across online. But, okay, we're separated in distance. We can't see you face to face. But we still have online weekly live teaching. So, you're studying from your desk, you're studying from home in some circumstances, but we're still there, we're still together as a community of learners. And, technology has, I suppose, taken some of the pain out of connecting in terms of particularly those that are overseas. It's very flexible and very engaging. But we also offer other supports with that. Now, we do want to get back to face-to-face. We love that. We love that live engagement. But also, the online platform is allowing us to do that. Without a doubt, our teaching staff are very engaged in supportive of student learning. And again, our other campus services, Ulster University Students Union and Campus Live, provides online events, socialisation and engagement opportunities. So again, going to college, the main focus is, yes, to get your qualification, but there's more to going to college than just that. There's that whole engagement, socialization, learning, exploring, I suppose, your personal development and embracing that opportunity. So I would recommend everybody to just get involved with all these things, and be assured, if you start with us in September, that is one of my core missions, to get you involved in those things. We still engage you, our students, to work with employers and industry and the wider community. A lot of our coursework is designed around that. We'll support your career, focusing on business management and leadership education, and most importantly, those transferable skills, you know, making presentations, building confidence, shaping your, I suppose how you think, being more analytical, you know, in terms of those skills as well. All very important for this modern world that we're working in. For us, your experience counts in many ways as well. So we offer internships. So for many graduates who may have not had the opportunity of getting work experience, and particularly we're conscious about that with the pandemic, we will help you get experience. So don't worry about not having experience. We will help you with that. For those who are currently working and, you know, in a, you know, need to study part-time, your experience counts as well. We will recognize your experience. So contact us in terms of entry criteria and that, because we are able to look at your experience and see, you know, if that can be mapped across to, you know, allow entry to courses as well. So that's very important. The course will equip you as well to develop yourself as a manager, as a leader. It'll also develop your consultancy career as well, and to help your pathways and development in terms of your career development as a manager, as a leader. We actively work with local employers in the wider provision as well. And as I say, we bring in guest speakers, and also we might build coursework around real life projects. And we'll strengthen the research to support the business. Particularly, we're conscious in the region that we are. We've always been an open economy. We're a region that trades. If you look at the Northwest region, we're a people that move globally. You know, going international is something that we do naturally. It's in our DNA. So it's something that we will help you to do and to develop export markets. And again, for businesses, you know, contact us and we will help and support that. So how will this benefit your career? Well, really, it's to understand the business through the lens of international business. It's very attractive for employers. Our graduates have gained careers in management, consultancy and leadership across a wide range of industries, government agencies, small business and social and community sectors across the globe. And now, I suppose, let's embrace remote working. And again, in the Northwest region, we have seen a change in terms of, you know, employment opportunities. Large companies are now saying, do we need these large corporate offices in these big cities that you have to pay a lot of rent, and, you know, all those issues that are impacting. Now companies are allowing people to work from home. We're going to embrace that, and as your business school for the Northwest region, we're going to help support you in terms of that. And remote working offers you now new opportunities to stay and work from home, but still work with businesses across the globe. So we look at seeing how we can develop that. So there's definitely new opportunities here for you. And if you've been to the Northwest region and to Derry, the city, fantastic spaces, workspaces. There's a great ecosystem in terms of developing, you know, links with business. There's a lot of opportunity here. We're very connected with our local community, and we want you to be part of that with us. COVID-19, yes, it's here. Yes, we're trying to change. Yes, we're trying to adapt to it. But be assured, we are currently making preparations to welcome new students for the academic year. So our doors are wide open, whether they're digital doors or physical doors. We will be here for you. We will do so safely and in line with government guidance. And you can keep up to date with as the situation changes by visiting ulster.ac.uk/coronavirus. If you have any queries on anything to do with the programme, please contact me. As I say, I love hearing and engaging with, you know, you, prospective students to the course. So whether you're part-time, whether you're working, whether you're full-time in a course and you want to find out if this course is the right course for you, contact me. You'll get me at e.griffin.ac.uk. My door is always open. And I take great pride in ensuring that I'll guide you in terms of, I suppose, my own experience as a student. I will make sure that, the pathway that you pick will be the right pathway for you. So if you want to talk about courses, look, just drop us an email, and I'm really happy to help. And no matter where you go, I just want to wish you well in your future. And thank you for taking the time to listen in to the webinar today. And keep in touch. Thank you.